A person's happiness does not disappear because they lack too much, but because they keep looking into someone else's bowl. We live in a world where success is measured by appearances, worth is measured by approval, and peace is often postponed until we have more. But if we keep waiting for that day, will we ever truly live? Today's story is not about wealth or poverty. It is about the bowl within each of us and how we learn to look at it. Stay until the end. You may recognize yourself in this story. Long ago, on the edge of a small town, there lived a potter named Noah. He lived simply, working each day in an old pottery workshop, shaping bowls, cups, and water jars for the people of the town. Noah was not wealthy, but his life was sufficient. He had a small home, a warm meal each evening, and skilled hands that had served him faithfully for many years. And yet, Noah was not happy. Each time he carried his pottery to the market, he saw larger stalls, potters with more customers, more money, more praise. On his way home, the bowl in his hands felt heavy, not from its weight, but from a single thought. Why do they have more than I do? One day, Noah decided to visit an old potter who lived on the hill, a man everyone called Master Lou. Master Lou's workshop was small, no signboard, no crowd, no applause, and yet, strangely, everyone who entered left with a smile. Noah looked around and asked, "Master, how can you live with such peace when your workshop has no more than mine?" Master Lou smiled and poured water into 2 bowls on the table. One was full, the other was empty. He asked gently, "If you only look at the empty bowl, what do you see?" Noah answered, "Lack." "And if you look at the full bowl?" "Enough." Master Lou nodded. "The bowls have not changed, only your way of seeing has." That evening, Noah carried those words home. He looked around his small room. A worn wooden table, a narrow window, a simple meal. Everything was the same, but for the first time he asked himself, "If I stop comparing, is this truly lacking?" The next day, Noah began doing something unusual. Each night, he placed a bowl from his kiln and asked quietly, "What does my bowl hold today?" Some days it held a full meal, some days a customer's satisfied smile, some days simply the strength to keep working. The bowl had never been completely empty. He had simply failed to see it before. Time passed. Noah did not become richer. His workshop remained small, his life remained simple, but his heart grew lighter. When others succeeded, he no longer felt diminished. When others had more, he no longer felt less. He understood something essential. Comparison does not make others poorer. It makes us forget what we already have. Years later, Noah became a potter beloved in the town, not because he was wealthy, but because every bowl he shaped seemed to carry warmth. One day, a young boy asked him, "Sir, why are you always so calm, even though you don't have as much as others?" Noah smiled and placed a simple bowl into the boy's hands. "Because I no longer measure my happiness by the bowls of others." We do not suffer because life is cruel. We suffer because we keep looking sideways. When you stop comparing, you realize you were never empty. Your bowl may not be as full as someone else's, but it still holds something real. And sometimes, happiness does not come from filling the bowl, but from realizing it was never empty at all.